What's up, guys? In this episode, I go over the KSR Ceres pedal running out of my KSR PA50 power amp. Stay tuned. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Louie Torres, and if you have watched my recent episodes, then you know that I suddenly had a technical issue with my KSR PA50. And I will be running my KSR Ceres because this is my all-time favorite preamp pedal, and it's just an absolute gift, dude. Like, I cannot stress. And, you know, I'll always have, like, certain guys that are like, hey, is there any pedal that's similar to the KSR? Just checking up just to see if there happens to be something else that I should probably have. And although, you know, there are some pedals that are at least in the ballpark, nothing's taken this out of its first place ranking. Some have come close, but this is #1. And yes, I had an issue the other day with my KSR PA50, and huge shout out to Kyle. I ended up making this video, I uploaded it, and you know, I guess I can't imagine that he's always hooked onto his computer because he's probably always working, but he must have gotten word that I had an issue with my power amp, and you know, at some point I'm like, I have to go and reach out to him and be like, hey, something happened to it. But he had already beaten me to it, and he was like, hey, what's going on with the PA50? And we were just going back and forth, troubleshooting it, and, you know, literally I have video of it just smoking, and he was like, do this other thing, do that other thing, and let's see. And 20 minutes later, yo, it was working. I was so... First of all, you know, how do you ever get customer service like that? Considering the fact that that specific video, I was kind of complaining at another company's lack of customer service slash troubleshooting antics, if you will. And here's the owner of KSR reaching out to me, and we're going back and forth. And you know, here's the one thing. It's like buying a Soldano, and the person that's helping you fix something is Mike Soldano. So to me, to have that level of customer support is just mind-blowing. And Kyle has always been, dude, since day one, he's been absolutely amazing. All of his gear are all made in America. So if you're here in the US, I'm telling you now, support US companies. Make sure you get the KSR Ceres or the Eros, or, you know, I have a KSR, what is that? Eris, which is a 50-watt amp. I have the PA50. I actually have 2 KSR Ceres pedals, and the Eros, if I didn't mention that. So yeah, dude, you know, if you are looking, and, you know, there's certain companies that I work with, like Rich from Voodoo Custom Pickups, because if there's ever an issue, you know who you talk to? The owner who actually put it together. So Kyle and KSR are without question one of those companies that if you've ever considered getting a Ceres, I'm telling you, without a doubt, get one. You're going to absolutely love it. So let me stop yapping. Again, huge shout out to Kyle for, you know, helping me with that. The whole time I just kept thinking I have to take this, box it, you know, just that level of stress that no one really wants to have, you know, out of the blue. So I'm glad I didn't have to pack it, ship it out to Ohio, have him look at it, return it back. You know, it's time. And then, you know, I use the PA50 nearly every single day. So for the most part, like, you know, my little baby is leaving. So I'm glad that I didn't have to do that, and that Kyle came through like the genius engineer that he is and hooked me up and fixed that, and literally guided me on how to do it. And now let's try the KSR Ceres. Okay, none of this pedal off, pedal on. It's just brute craziness with this pedal. So guys, there you have it. KSR's Ceres preamp pedal. That is an absolute beast. It's a monster. Pair that thing up with any of your favorite power amps or power amp pedals, or just run it through the effects loop on your amp and just bypass your amp's preamp and literally have sick tone. So here are my two KSR Ceres pedals. This one I ended up getting from Fluff, and this one I bought directly from Kyle. So, and Fluff actually got this from Kyle, and that's why it says Winter NAMM 2019. And then I ended up just finding it online. Actually, someone told me that he was selling it, and I picked it up. But before these two, I had two other ones, sold those, realized that I made the biggest mistake ever, bought the one from Fluff on Reverb, and then ordered the military one-off from Kyle directly. So guys, if you have not picked up a KSR anything, like I have t-shirts, I have power amps, power amp pedals, overdrives, amplifier by KSR, literally, like I can't even stress that. It's the top of the game, as high as you can get, par with any of these other boutique companies. Absolutely amazing, but they won't run you $5,000 for their amps. So guys, click on the link below. I will put Kyle's information on there, which is ksramps.com. Check them out if you haven't. And thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And huge shout out to my boy Rich, the owner of Voodoo Custom Pickups. And of course, Kyle Rhodes. Thank you. You're absolutely awesome from KSR Amps. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you soon.